Thank you so much for staying here on News Desk. And on Saturday, Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola could become the first manager to win an English domestic treble when his side comes up against Watford. If you don't know what a treble is, don't worry. Benedict Owusu is here to explain. What is a treble, Benedict?
Well, what it means is that in England, we have three competitions, three domestic competitions. We have the English Premier League, we have the Carling Cup, also known as the Carabao Cup, and then the English FA Cup. So Manchester City have already won the English FA Cup. You remember the game they played against Chelsea, which went on penalties at Wembley, that they won. That was the first league title they won this season. And then just last weekend, they added the English Premier League to it. So they are left to the English FA Cup, which they are in the finals. Then they will play Watford tomorrow. And what's interesting about it is that no manager has been able to do this. Normally, we confuse this with that of what Alex Ferguson did when he was at Manchester United. His was a treble, but it wasn't the domestic treble. So what he won was the English Premier League, the English FA Cup, and then the UEFA Champions League in a season.
Okay.
Okay, so you understand. So this one is domestic because these competitions are played in England
alone.
So if Pep Guardiola possibly maybe had lost the Carling Cup, won the Premier League and win this one, and should go ahead to win the the UEFA Champions League, which is not possible because they are not in, then it will be the same record as that of Sir Alex Ferguson. But he will become the first manager to do that if they're able to beat Watford on Saturday.
Tell us what his chances are, or his team's chances.
Well, of course, it's very bright. If Manchester City are up against Watford, not disrespecting Watford, they have a very good team. Troy Deeney and the guys are there, very, very, compact team. But if you are coming up against a quality side like Manchester City,
that just won the Premier League.
And one thing about Guardiola is he's always pushing his boys to go the extra mile. I remember last season when they won the English Premier League with 4 games to spare, he wanted to make a record. He wanted to break a record, make a record, because no one had achieved 100 points in a season. He did that. You understand? So he's always eager and he always wants to do something new. I think that on the basis of that, there is no way Watford can't stand Manchester City. But cup games, of course, you never know what will happen. It's just a one-off game. Yep. So a team can come and surprise you. Last 2 seasons ago, in the English FA Cup, they lost to Wigan Athletic. No one predicted it was going to happen, but it happened. So that's why you have to be very cautious. But on paper, there is no way Watford can stand Manchester City.
Well, never say never. We'll be watching that game and we'll let you know what the scores are. Hopefully, when you join us on Monday. But for now, that's it for this edition of News Desk. Thank you very much, Benedict Owusu, for bringing us the sports updates. And thank you for joining the program. If you did today and the entire week, we really appreciate you from the entire team. We wish you the very best of the rest of the day and the weekend. But you can log on to myjoyonline.com for more news. Stay with us. JoyNews Interactive is next.